She looks like she has a bung right knee. Look at it. The way it curves in. Maybe it was just the angle I was viewing her on. This song is lovely. Whether you're a nobleman or beggar, everyone has to cover the last leg of any journey on their own 2 feet. I'll make an underworld lantern for you. It can briefly swap life and death and make yin and yang disappear. As long as the wick remains, the fire won't go out. If you light it, I can take you across the river. That's astonishing. Can I see how you made it? It doesn't matter. You can't learn something like that anyway. Perhaps the remaining negative chi can be removed completely. Then my work here will be done and I can leave. Wow, so we get to leave, hopefully. Is it gonna make me whole again? I'm me! Yay! And that lantern's just gonna stay above me to keep me alive. Lights the underworld lantern. Let's go. The soul abandoned the body long ago. If we don't go now, we may never come back. Ugh. Wait, you didn't tell me what I should do. The time is not yet ripe. If you learn it now, it will only bring you sorrow. That doesn't sound good. This must be a weird sight, having a living soul go back. Is it Qingya? Qing-e? God, I hope not. Jesus Christ. Points to the blurred silhouette of a building in the distance. Over there is the Yin Spring. I saw that in the Hall of Silence. That place may look calm, but in fact countless glowering ghosts are hidden there. If you aren't careful, you'll be a handy snack for them. I may not leave the fairy dock without permission. Go ahead to my colleague Wai Wen. He will show you the way back. You can keep the underworld lantern as a memento. Perhaps one day it will show me the way to you. You're kind of sweet for a taciturn underworld guardian. Come. Blade, sword. What are you? Blade, shard, blade, sword? Sure, you do that, buddy. You do you. I can sprint now that I have my body back. Yay! So apparently my spirit just lacked any sort of strength. Hi, Wai Wen. Since you're a living soul, you're not allowed to travel with the grasshopper boat of Shang Kong Ye. How did he bring you here? You bring out the underworld lantern. That lantern. Better keep it. He suddenly smiles. You probably need it. Oh, encouraging words, thank you. Cast a spell and the underworld lantern lights again, even brighter than when crossing the river. With the lantern and the fire in your heart, even 100 ghosts are easy to defeat. It will show you the way, but you must never light the let the light go out, otherwise. You shudder, I understand. Another ring! Does it take the place of my previous one? They're identical. But I have 2 ring slots, correct? Yes, I do. Max gear to level 9. Cannot be unequipped. Cannot be sold. Well then. I'm just gonna go this way to the glowering ghosts. Okay, we're slowed again. This is not good. Protected by the underworld lantern. If you are enveloped in negative chi, you cannot leave Yellow Spring's path. Use the underworld lantern to remove negative chi which surrounds you. But it said I couldn't use it before. Oh boy, we are moving so slowly. You can use the Q skill to remove the negative chi using the lantern. If you step onto the bridge, you automatically enter the vehicle state of the under... What the fuck? I'm so confused. Let's just get off this goddamn bridge. Oh, okay. I have to be not moving. Oh, thank God for that. Sheesh. Probably should have read the instructions first, hey? Oh. I gotta wait. This is just weird. Such a bizarre mechanic. And we made it. I hope I don't know any of these people. I just calmly walk out. So am I going to go back to the Hall of Silence? Jump into the yin spring and awaken once more using the blade heart's power. Oh hey, Yilang is here. Did they know I was going to come here when I came back to my body? Great Summoner, Yilang, you're both here. Hey, that's what I said. Get your own lines. You will be praised. You survived this time and will surely achieve many successes in future. Meanwhile, Jia is like rampaging across the world, as is Halxiang, but sure. By the way, while I was treating you, I noticed that your body is very special. Not only can you warm up the blade heart, you can also absorb soul chi, which is what allows you to use the power of the demon sword. Does that mean that I don't have to be afraid of the demon sword anymore? Shakes his head and laughs. Have you forgotten that you just escaped dying by a whisker? Negative chi isn't good at all. You can't consume large amounts of it without sustaining harm. Well, thank you for the rescue, Grand Summoner. Don't thank me. You are. Life would still be in danger were it not for Illawarasi's help. Ooh, what did she do to help? Did she fend off you, Jia? Save me? Why have you come to me without saying anything? Ying Lang, you sing so beautifully. I don't know when I'll get the chance to listen to you again. Amused by your words. When someone seriously injures you again. I think I'd rather not. The Song of Mourning has been widely known throughout the wuxia for years. It's very calming. Some even say that it has to do with the 9 sources that we're currently searching for. Nobody has been able to confirm that yet, though. If there's intensive research, it will come to light one day. It's not that simple. Only fragments of the Song of Mourning have been passed down. I pray to the God of Death day and night that it appears in the upper world once more. Even if it were just a few words more, I'd be happy. Oh yes, since you just mentioned the 9 sources, is the Yin Hua source one of them too? Nods and smiles. According to the legend, the 9 sources are a sacred artifact from the God of Death to the people of the Wujiao clan. If they are collected, a vanished clan can be reborn. See, this is the second point in this game where they use these words and refer to them frequently, but never tell you what they mean. And then later, further, way down the track, they then explain what these things mean. It's terrible. You need to know what these things are earlier. There's no reason to keep us in the dark or in suspense. We just don't understand because we don't have the information available to us. Really? That's unbelievable. If you say so. I'd like to know how an entire clan can get wiped out, personally. The 9 sources are actually 9 sources with extremely malignant chi, which are able to cleanse evil and alleviate the pains of the strange appearances. The elders in the tribe say we could become normal people again if the 9 sources gather. Unfortunately, after so many years, their whereabouts are unknown. We have searched a long time and only found 2 places. One is on Heavenly Ridge, but where is the other? It is in the court of the King of Wujiao. Her face darkens. Hands you a letter to Heavenly Ridge in which she asks for help. I'll give it a quick read. Will I? Will it be quick? Oh, usable quest item. I see. Reading Yilang's request. Yilang's request. Yeah, okay, you're gonna have to wait, Yilang. Yilang's request for aid from the Heavenly Ridge. To the Grand Summoner of Heavenly Ridge. We, the Nocturnal Spirit Folk. Wait, the dude's just behind you. Can't you just give it to him? No? Okay. Is she saying like a different summary of what's here? What the hell is that supposed to be there for? We, the Nocturnal Spirit Folk, are part of the Wujiao clan of Dali in southwestern China. The Wujiao originally were a group of devotees under the dominion of the ancient god of death and had moved here from Wuhai. The treacherous Hejiao people instigated chaos, not only destroying our families and our land, but also contaminating all our people with the 5 clouds of evil and turning us into nocturnal spirits. Nocturnal spirits lose their mind and soul when they are born, and when they die, their flesh rots very quickly, leaving nothing but ghostly bones. Well, ghastly bones. That explains that. In order to purge the 5 clouds of evil from our bodies and provide reassurance after death, our people are searching for the 9 yin springs of the world. According to legend, these are sacred artifacts left by the god of death. Other than the Yin Xiang spring underneath the Wujiao Royal Palace, another yin spring is known, the underground Yin Hua spring in Heavenly Ridge. This is why Yilang ventured... Why? Isn't this her request? So why is she referring to herself in 3rd person? And by that name, by the way, she would use as Iluwarasi. This is why Yilang ventured to lead our people to the Grand Summoner and to Heavenly Ridge, to find help. Given the ancient friendship of the great god of death and the goddess Nuwa, we kindly request a little water from the Yinhua spring to soothe the pain of the nocturnal spirits. The wuxia and the hejiao have killed each other for centuries, and now they are even being used by treacherous humans. This only caused a tragedy in one area of the south. If the clan members who have become crazed due to the transformation are allowed to walk around, I fear they will only go on to cause even greater disasters. I feel uneasy every time I think about this. A further cause is the fact that the transformation of our people has to do with a demon sword, one which emanates of dark chi. The situation is grave. I would very much like to meet the Grand Summoner to further discuss details. If the Grand Summoner, he's right next to you, would permit our refuge-seeking people to enter Heavenly Ridge for a while, I would be eternally grateful. May the God of Death grant us peace. Yours humbly, Yilang. Again, she wouldn't sign it, Yilang. Ah. On the day the people of Hejiao entered the royal court, their victory was complete. However, the demon swords broke in the process because the battle was so long. All I can remember is a black wave of air in front of me. When I came to my senses, a deep pit had been blown open in the royal court. A yin spring full of evil spirits was bubbling out of the cracks in the bottom of the pit. It was on 15th July, 1, grammatically incorrect, 2, why are we referencing modern time dates? That the spirit gate to the underworld opened. The waters from the yin spring, full of negative chi, poured down on me like rain. It felt like boiling oil or water, but was ice cold at the same time. That sounds repulsive and horrible, and I'm so sorry for you. I've unlocked that, whatever that is. Off you go, off you go. Is that going to be my bag to collect? Yes. Ooh, that's pretty. I still prefer mine, but that is pretty. It's the right colour for my character. Are those account wide, by the way? I don't know if they are. That is how it looked when I woke up again. Yilang. The Grand Warlock. Iluwarasi. Ah, it was edging. You're the one with the headset. I couldn't remember who it was. And the Grand Summoner invited you to visit. He's not even looking at me, but I think he's talking to me. It may be about you. Shanjan, you come with us too. I'm so confused about what this dude. Back up. Start again. Yeah, I think I've just mistranslated it. I believe it's meant to be Iluwarasi, Grand Summoner. The Grand Warlock has invited you to visit. Okay. And I got an amulet, which is the same as what I already have, and I can only wear one, I believe. No, I can wear 2 amulets. 2 amulets, 2 rings. Hey, we've got a full gear set! How delightful. Hi, Grand Summoner. Gua Yelian. I'm never going to remember your name, I'm so sorry. Gives you a nod. You didn't die. That's good. Yeah, I rather think it is, thank you. Thanks to the rescue by the Grand Summoner and Yilang. And the Blade Heart fragment. Oh yes, I'm supposed to thank the Blade Heart ancestor. Yelian, have you come because of the demon sword? I thought it was a dream sword for a second there. Casually looks to the side. Take a look yourself. Everyone there has been wounded by the demon sword. The entire body is covered in sores, black and purple bruises on the skin, just like the dead clan members during the War of Destruction. Yes, this is the sword. Xia, you really are? She looks extremely tortured. You can't stand looking at her any longer. She looks quite pleasant, actually, but hey, far be it from me to interpret her expression thusly. Yilang, don't cry. She's not crying. That must wait until we have taken vengeance on the enemy. The Grand Warlock is right. The demon sword didn't appear by itself. The most important thing now is to find a blacksmith. Okay. I heard that the Valley of 100 Grasses and Taihua Mountain had been attacked by monsters with negative chi, and that Haoxiang, who the Mohis are hunting, also showed up in the Heavenly Ridge. Was there really only one person behind all this? Chills run down your spine when you hear this. We have to report this to the Qin League quickly. We mustn't waste any time. I'm coming with you now. Yilang, didn't you want to wait for a message from the Yinhua source? You mean Yelian, it's missing an L. You are the protector of the Yin Springs, so you share the good news yourself. Good news? You don't mean? Elder Jing Shuang has already agreed to report it to Spiritopolis. Still a stupid name. An answer should come shortly. Outstanding. You've never seen her so excited. No matter whether we're successful or not, I thank you all. Wait a moment. You can thank us when it's all over. First we should go to Cloudrise. Let's be on our way. Okay, to Cloudrise. You have new mail. Oh, and there's one other thing I have to tell you. Take this transfer rune. It may look unimpressive, but you can use it to travel back and forth between the underworld and the class space in the blink of an eye. Why do I want to go to the underworld? Why do I want to go to the underworld? Huh? Thank you, Grand Warlock. This transfer rune is good, but it's not perfect. You have to wait a while until you can use it again. Thanks, I remember that. Are we heading back to Cloudrise now? We'll go back there sooner or later. Why the hurry? When you're in the Star Tempest, you can call in on Lieutenant Mo of the Astral Sea Division. You'll be able to learn an awful lot there. As in, she'll teach me a new skill? Yay, nay? Oh, okay. Will she teach me a new skill? Press F3 to use the transfer rune. Yeah, but where's it going to take me? Get out of here. Get out of here. Transfer rune is Spearmaster. Magic amulet for student of the Chin League. Can be used to return to the class base quickly. You can use the return portal at the base to return to where you came from. Soul Force is unstable in this instance, which is why you were brought back to the place you were last when it was still stable. Cooldown 10 minutes. Then what does it mean between the underworld and the Star Tempest? It's got nothing to do with the underworld. That was just unnecessarily confusing. Thank you. And what does this do? Portal to the school. Use a transfer rune or the portal of the Heavenly Ridge and return to Star Tempest to talk to Lieutenant Mo Hung Xiu. May as well not waste the 10-minute cooldown, yeah? Just in case. You never know. Got a book. Transcript of the Legend of the Underworld. Examining the brochure. Yeah, I'm not reading anything anymore. Okay, it looks like we've got another avatar. What's this one? That's pretty. Very pretty. Anyway, why am I seeing you again? In the nicest possible way. I'm back, Lieutenant Mo. Do you have any new quests for me? She smiles and shakes her head. It's the people from the engineers who have sent a batch of newly constructed automata. Let me teach you new students how to use them, or we could just not. New automata? But I heard that automaton mechanisms are very hard to use. Ha! It depends on Lieutenant Yue's ability. I imagine if all automata in the world could only be controlled by the engineer themselves. Comma. Not capital letter. How can the development of automaton abilities be comfortable for people and benefit them then? Don't worry, the automata from the Valley of 100 Grasses are built for normal people. For example, the Heaven's Fortune can be used by remembering a simple summoning spell. Great, Atenemo, please teach it to me quickly. And we're going to have to read the book. Whoops. Remember to put it away when you're not using it and send it back to the engineers for repairs after a while. Right. Turns to read the battle report and frowns. Haltziang even appeared in the Heavenly Ridge and has something to do with Demon Sword of the South. Finding him won't be easy. If it's not done correctly, he could be killed. Look after yourself on your way. Don't fight him one-on-one. If you're not strong enough, go to Sun Mu and Guan Jingjing to learn from them and then fight again. Okay, yes sir. Next, I will teach you astral alchemy. I mean, you didn't really teach me the mechanism stuff, but sure, we'll move on. What is astral alchemy? She looks at you and smiles without saying a word. Alright, let's start at the beginning. Astral essence is an ancient memory inherent in every soul of the three worlds. When a soul is reborn, its astral essence also changes. Every creature has its own astral essence star map, but not all of them are capable of using or multiplying their essence. Students like us are able to absorb the essences of heaven and earth and save them as astral essence after a refining process in order to increase the total power of their astral essence. This all just sounds like a whole lot of bullshit, but continue. Are you following me? No, none of that made any sense. It doesn't matter if you don't understand everything just yet. You will learn quickly when you encounter strong enemies later. Practice makes perfect. Start with your astral alchemy now. Did not understand a word she just said. Yeah, I'll be with you. You've got other things first. Learn Heaven's Fortune. Left click and drag to the quick bar. What's this? Rapid healing. Cooldown 2 minutes. Immediately restore 300 hit points. Cooldown increases during combat. Every time you resurrect the Dragon Star. Pfft, like that's even been remotely possible so far. Your elixir power is automatically refilled. Huh. I didn't know I gotta heal. I thought you just had to meditate in between battles. What do you know? Heaven's Fortune. Massive cooldown. Summons an automaton merchant for all team members whose earnings are forwarded to the engineers. Can only be used when you're not in combat. It's a merchant? That's an interesting way to summon it. That's cool. Lol. It's just trundling up. It's going to go through them. It's so cute. So it's half an hour cooldown. Wow. Hi. That was ridiculously adorable. You can have that. I don't want that. And I don't want anything you sell me. Bait. It is used to catch common fish. Still don't understand what that is. Don't understand what that is. Medicine to combat board. Yeah, still don't understand what that is either. Pulls monsters within 30 meters to you, forcing them to join the fight. Well, shouldn't they already do that as aggro? Allows you to instantly leave combat in the open world. Huh. Well, I don't need any of that. But thanks. How long do you stay here for? Don't know. I don't know how long he's going to stay. Maybe the full half hour? In any case, oh sorry, N. Open the Astral Essence menu. General Current, Glabby Yuck. Go outside the box. Spearmaster Blueprint 1. Switch set, rename set. And then Phalanx Defense. So you automatically start on DPS, I suppose. Show accumulated and available astral points. Each star skill requires 1 or more astral points. Left click to continue. So I've got 1. Guess I just click here, yeah? Astral points earned. Basic progress astral points. You earn astral points for progressing through realms. You earn 1 astral point for completing the Astral Essence Learning Quest. It's shared across your account. Okay. Game progress. Can only be earned once per account in game progress. It's reset with each major cultivation level. Okay, no effect on PvP. Sure. Show attributes, expand list. Whatever. Wind Rider. Effect when active. Sprint plus 13. Well, that's lovely. But Purple Gate. Crit hit physical damage increased. Mastery of God knows what increased. HP. Physical attack. Perception, whatever that means. Power. Physical defense. Increases damage to enemies in a radius of 5 meters around you by 5%. Well, that's nice. Okay. Fair enough. We done? So I thought it was meant to be crafting because she said it was alchemy. It's got nothing to do with crafting. You can comprehend all that in such a short space of time. That's really not easy. But if you want to make even more progress, then you have to keep improving your skills in future battles. If you want to perform the astral alchemy again, then you go and find Astral Essence Master Chang Ying. She can help you carry out the astral point reset. Thank you for your efforts, Lieutenant Mo. The Earth Emperor's sacrifice formation was unexpectedly interrupted. I don't know if the Bladeheart ancestor is affected. Just to be safe, you should go to Cloudrise. Except that's me because I'm the one saying it. Should go to Cloudrise and find Venerable Kumuji. How do we get there? Oh, you. Yes? You can take me there. No. I can just go back to the Hall of Silence, can't I? But I have to go to the portal to get out, which means I have to go to the main ship. Yeah, okay. Where is the portal? Next to me? That's Changying. How the fuck do I get out of here? Hello? It's the next ship up. Okay. It's over here somewhere. Apparently. I guess it's upstairs? Here we go. Found it. Well, I don't really need that. If I can go straight to Cloud Rise, that would be the superior option. Yes? Yes. To Cloud Rise. Oh, did she just blow a horn? A little flute? It's kind of neat. Ah, we're at the plateau of torrential fog. Yes, okay. But we can fly! What is this? Go forward! She doesn't want to go forward. Chasm of Remote Darkness. Reaper Heartland. Ah, other classes. I see. Gotcha. Well, I'm going to find them all very much later in the beta. So, oh fair. Chi Jin? Lin? Nearly above. Introduction to pets. Yeah, you've mentioned pets for a long time, but nothing's ever explained it to me. So please do so. Oop, that's E. What a waste of my rage. Hi. Master, the Bladeheart ancestor. Have you ever seen him in this state before? When he's punched by Yao Qi and wasn't allowed to eat anything? Ha! I can never decide whether I'm reading this or I'm just like aloud or just reading it visually. You two, be quiet, pay attention. I'm sending you to clean the House of Swords. Seeing them both wince, he nods in satisfaction. I hadn't expected this trip to Heavenly Ridge to turn into such an adventure for you. It has linked your spirit to the Moon Sword and broken through the barrier. Now the Bladeheart can assume its true form and serve beside you. How are you, Bladeheart ancestor? Light pet. I'm feeling well, like I've just awoken from a long sleep. Thank you, Shen. Bladeheart ancestor, you look different somehow. What do you mean look different? You can't see it! It's no wonder. Have you never heard the body is the form, the appearance is the magic? No, I have not. Must be a Chinese idiom. What you see is a legendary pet. I don't think she's really a pet. Companion maybe, but not a pet. Pet? If the ancient sword spirit is damaged, you can use a special technique to preserve the Bladeheart's soul force. And if a sword spirit hits someone with the same attitude, the sword spirit can resume its form again. No idea what he's saying. The pet isn't like your average sword spirits. It shares its swordmaster's life and adopts their attitude and way of thinking. Look, it's like a shadow on the ground, isn't it? Oh no, you're the one to tell the story, buddy. The shadow core of the moon sword is not stable yet, and you still haven't achieved the magic horn of understanding, so the outward appearance can only assume this form. But I think it's cute. He, who should be she, prods the pet. What are you prodding? There's nothing physically to prod. He, you mean she, puts her hands on her hips. No great difference to before. No great If you take good care of her, she might use your thoughts to manifest differently one day. Huh? When the time comes, you'll know. I'll do my best. But you don't have to force the issue. Caring for a pet exerts great pressure on the body and mind of the swordmaster that not many can handle. And the pet is influenced by the blade heart's damage. If you aren't careful, its soul force will be completely scattered. I'll watch out for that. Well, I have a copy of the essence of the sword for you. You can read all about it yourself. You take it and can hardly wait to read through it. Great. Go now then. I heard Lani is waiting for you. I really need to hear them say her name. For your Ignatian Palace. I don't want to keep you here for too long. Wait, Venerable One, I still have... He tightens his robe and leaves you on your own. I still have to forge a sword. Until next time. For whom? Your pet is still weak, but if you take good care of her, she will gradually build up her reserves of strength. What do I have to do? I like how he basically just said, yeah, I'm done with you, go away, and then has another quest to give me. Your pet can absorb the soul chi of all living beings to help her grow. She just needs to consume a few unused objects. If you take good care of her, she will gradually go bigger. So that's how it works. I have some junk here. Try to feed it to your pet. I somehow don't think this Blade Heart ancestor, who's like a fragment of a sword, is interested in consuming junk. Thank you, Master. Cultivation. I don't know how we get to the screen, but okay. PvE hero name. Challenging instances and bosses. Tactical PvP. Getting basic PvP equipment. Leisure and fun. Storyline. Leisureland. Instance exploration practice. Go to the Heavenly Ridge Pass, enter Yemo City in wuxia practice, and complete the instance to earn great rewards. Well, we're high enough level, we probably can do that. Press P to open the pet menu. Okay, is that how we got here? This doesn't look like a pet menu at all. Begin at 15, that's 2 levels away. Gain experience by completing the Yemo City in wuxia instance exploration and by completing the biographies, Golden Wind, Start, Nocturnal Spirit, Managed Customs, or Public Memorial Service. I don't want to. A Difficult Spring. They're side quests. For the first time, as soon as you reach beginner level 15, the main quest... Oh, okay. So the main quest will be unlocked once I grab 2 more levels. Gotcha. So this is just guiding you to get there. I see. Can't read that, but start tutorial. Search for immortal secrets, game of eternity. It's kind of gambling game from the Dragonstar Trade Hall. Usually 2 people play against each other and score points during the game. And with the most points wins. Well, we kind of need to do a dungeon because the whole point of this was to practice the classes, not to experience the story. What now? Complete a certain number of tutorials to obtain additional rewards. Tutorials are unlocked gradually. Complete the current tutorials to unlock more content. Okay, tutorial. Dailies. Heroic event. Oof. What are the requirements? It doesn't tell you. Progress. Progress on what? Yemo City in wuxia. 5-player to 10-player instance. 45, I'm assuming that's level. Normal. Daily update. Sneak attack on the enemy headquarters. Deep into the royal court. Defeat Mengdu. Defeat the enemy troops. 50 hard. Thursday update. Okay. Participate via matchmaking. Okay. And that's under progress. Magically takes you there. Ah! It just brings up a new screen. Or it did 2 seconds ago. Ah. I see. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Don't really know what that is. How do we do it? Don't know. But okay. We're supposed to be going here. So I don't know why it just brought that up. But anyway, pet.